Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. On the last episode, we kicked Lorelli's butt and the next door opened to the Elite Four, so now we are ready to face Bruno, the second Elite Four. Let's go ahead and head inside. And as you guys can see, now we are in another room. This one you guys can obviously tell it's going to be some kind of rock, ground type, and fighting type maybe, perhaps. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Articuno, because if you guys remember back in the last gym battle, I used ice type on a ground type and rock type, and that was pretty effective. So I'm gonna try to do the same strategy here, and let's go ahead and challenge him. Here we go. I'm really excited for this.
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Techers, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha!
Yeah, not very funny. Yeah, I can't make great impersonations. Sorry about that, guys. So there he is, Elite Four Bruno, the second Elite Four. I always think of him kind of like a dumbed down person. I don't know why. Maybe he's really smart. I don't know, but I just think he's really dumb. So anyway, this first Pokemon is going to be an Onix. It's going to be a rock type, so I highly recommend that you use Ice Beam with Articuno, because as you guys can probably tell, watch. Just watch this. La la la. See you later. Super effective. It does tons of damage, and his Onix had absolutely no fighting chance. And you want to keep your flying types at home. That's kind of a rule that I already broke, because I'm using a flying ice type, so I have to be oh my gosh, sorry about that. I have to be careful. I have to be very, very careful, because if they use like a rock attack on my Articuno, that's GG no re. Especially because his Pokemon are level 50, and my Articuno is toe-to-toe with his rock type. As you guys can see, they have Rock Tomb. That's gonna be really bad. Oh my gosh, I should have never switched up to Charizard. Okay, well, so be very careful with this guy, especially Hitmonchan. Yes, you guys can use... Oh my gosh, he used the full restore, didn't he? That's gonna be bad. Okay, that's fine. We can take that. Alright, no worries. So, back to what I was saying. You want to use your flying types against these fighting types here, but you gotta be very careful, because they know Rock Blast or Rock Tomb or whatever the heck he used right now, and that's gonna be very scary, because your flying types are gonna be very effective against his fighting types. However, he has backed himself up by teaching them rock moves. So that's kind of like his little way of kind of countering your flying types when you use it against his fighting types. So just be very careful on that. And now Machamp. That's probably that's his strongest. No, that's not probably. Sorry guys. That is his strongest Pokemon, Machamp, at level 56. Be very careful with that one. He's really strong. You want to use your flying types against him, because fighting type is really weak against flying types. Ooh, critical hit! Yes! Thank you, Charizard! Thank you! Yes! Alright. So that takes care of that guy. And now he's going to lead off, or he's going to switch out to his Hitmonlee. Another fighting type. Be very careful with that one. Oh man, Mega Kick. Oh, well, it's not very effective, because... Oh man! That was not good at all. I might have to use a full restore or a hyper potion. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch that. Okay, so as you guys can see, your best bet against those fighting types is to bust out your flying types, whatever you have. If you have a Pidgeot, if you have Charizard, you know, if you have Articuno or Zapdos, Articuno is probably the best bet. Ooh, I have not taught him any flying types, so I might actually do that on the next episode. Might give him a Aerial Ace. I'm gonna do another Ice Beam, because Ice Beam, as you guys already know, is really strong against rock or ground types. And there you guys have it. He's really not that hard. Just be very careful with his fighting types. If you don't have a flying type, your best bet would probably be to use ground type. But again, it's all up to you. He's not that hard, and I'm pretty sure you guys can figure it out.
My job is done. Go face your next challenge.
Okay, so so this guy kind of turns around. He's a little what do you say? How do you say that? His pride is a little bit challenged, you know. It's a little butthurt. But there you guys have it. That's how you defeat the second Elite Four Bruno. He's a little bit dumb, a little bit weak. I hope you guys enjoyed that. On the next episode, we'll be taking on, I think her name is Caitlyn, or no, is it Agatha? I forgot her name, but she's gonna have a lot of ghost type Pokemon. She's the third Elite Four. So make sure you guys rate it. You know, make sure if you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you guys don't like it, leave a thumbs down. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below. I'll be glad to, write back. And subscribe to stay tuned for more. So, I'll see you guys on the next one.